Hi there, this video is about how to write a perfect title for your essay. A title that is good should be both informative and interesting. So you want the title to catch your reader's eye, but you also want the title to inform the reader as to what he or she should expect from your paper. So one really good way to do that is this formula that I want to share with you. I call it cute, informative. Okay, so when I talk about the colon, I mean, the two periods on top of each other that look like this, that's a colon. Okay, so what I mean by cute is you start the title with something sort of eye-catching, interesting, creative, cute, that has something to do with the paper, but is more there to catch the reader's eye. And then you put a colon, and then you put sort of a very straightforward academic explanation of what your paper is about. So I'm going to read to you some titles that I've used for my own publications off my resume, my CV here, so you get the idea. My first publication that I wrote with some of my friends in graduate school was called Digital Mirrors, Multimodal Reflection in the Composition Classroom. Okay. My second one was called A Label Like Gucci, Versace, or Birkenstock, Sex and the City and Queer Identity. The television show was about that. Okay, and then I have another one called To Everyone Out There in Budget Land, the Narrative of Community in the International Amish Newspaper, The Budget. So there's a colon after To Everyone Out There in Budget Land. So why I went with To Everyone Out There in Budget Land is because that was something that was in one of the letters that I write about in that paper. And so you can think about it in terms of, is there something in your paper that caught your eye that's interesting and different? That's a good way to get the cute part of your title. Some more examples. The unimportance of a preposition, how we define and defend writing center work. Okay, so I'm talking about this professor that I worked with on campus who she contacted me and said that she had docked her students' grade 30 points for ending sentences with prepositions, and then when she and I looked at the paper together, I realized that she didn't know what a preposition meant, and so my argument that I'm making in that essay is that ending a sentence with a preposition really isn't that important, and so that's why the unimportance of a preposition. So that's where I got that. Here's another example. Let's see here. Researching the undigital, methodological reconsiderations for community literacy research. Okay, so something interesting or something cute, and I don't mean cute in the negative way, I mean cute in the interesting and fun and creative way. So cute, interesting, or cute, informative. That is the formula. Something cute, then a colon, and then a very informative, sort of academic, dry, I guess you could say, description of what you're doing. It's the perfect title.